your hands together for Mr. Binny Dhadwal, who is already here. The topic for the day is bartenders' ethics and professionalism.
Very good afternoon, guys, to everybody. As some people said before, again, I'm not a good speaker at all. I can be a good bartender behind the bar. I don't tell me to make a drink, I can make a good drink. But to speak in front of so many people right now, but I don't even have my slots, I don't have my presentation, nothing. I want to talk about something which I'm working since 12 years, but I'm facing it every second day. Traveling across the world, traveling across in India, traveling small cities like Belgaum, small cities in India, various parts, is a basic in professionalism. It means like ethics. Now, ethics is our own perspective about our life. So I just want to know some small things from our mentors, that what they think about ethics in bartending. We have spoken about mixology, we have spoken about basics, we have spoken about business, we have spoken about balancing it. I agree on everything. But what I'm facing myself, because I'm 34, I'm still working as a bartender behind the bar every single day. But because of some mistakes from some people, I still have to face some wrong things from the people who call us to work. Now we're talking about discipline. I come on very small topic, and discipline is, ask yourself, I'm not asking you, how many of you ready to have a first sip of your cocktail when you make it? How clean you are, how hygienic you are. Ask yourself, don't answer me at all. How many of you ready right now to make a cocktail? I'm not talking about here, I'm talking about a bar, I'm talking about a place you're working for a wedding, you're working for a private party, anywhere. How many of you are ready, just ask yourself in 5 seconds, like, to make that cocktail and sip yourself for a first drink? Like, first sip. Because we know where we do mistakes. We know what have we used. We know where our nails are concerned. We know where our shave is concerned. We know where we have smoked, we have not washed our hands. We know where we are hygienic or not hygienic. So I'm not pointing anybody right now. I'm just like, this is small things what we should remember and while working at the bar. Because any of my days not gone standing at the stage or standing behind the counter and teaching bartending. Every single day of my life in 14 years have gone behind the bar working as a bartender. So I'm telling you about my experience. There's nothing, I'm not a person who's there, who reads somewhere and made a legacy name and all. I'm a very small guy. I learned from Stir, learned from Yangdul Lama, young from Mr. Sandy. I met them in different points. They've taught me different things from their own pots. So I've learned few mixology things from him. I've learned from Shadvi ma'am about the ethics and professionalism, which then Mrs. Sandy, of course, about business. He taught me like almost 8 years back, when a big ship is going, a small boat should always remember think of getting in. But being a small ship, I told him that time my answer was like, I'm very happy as a small ship. At least this boat is mine. At least a small boat is mine, so I'm happy with that. Okay, coming on ethics again back. How many of you think drinking and smoking behind the bar is okay? But how many of you think drinking and smoking behind the bar is okay? Now this is about ethics. Ethic is not a law, it's our own perspective. So my perspective about the bar, you should not drink behind the bar. I tell you frankly, everybody came here, they shown about cocktail, they shown about how can we unique, every single thing. But how I got recognized in this industry, because they know this guy doesn't drink. They don't drink at all. They are about hygiene. They are about their standards. They've actually, I don't want to take any kind of names, but people have actually doubted us. Like, before you, some bartenders came and they have done this. But we have set this example, and the reason I'm telling you recently, like, now a little language about how Mrs. Sandy talks about, somebody gave us alcohol of 75 lakh rupees. And he just wanted to try and see how much we give him back. Trust me, every single ml in our wedding party we have given him a hand. And that guy have appreciated and sent us an appreciation letter. This was in Delhi for Crown Plaza's son, his party, youngster party. So that is what is called ethic. And then if we talk about drinking, that's some people from international, I'm really sorry, I'm not pointing on anybody, but international bartenders, they drink at the bar. And a lot of people from our industry in India also following that. In recent, I went for some competition. Now this is about Flair and a mixology board. There's somebody, a Flair bartender, completed his routine and had a glass of beer on the stage. I asked him, bro, this is not allowed. You know what was the answer? I'm a Flair bartender. I completed my routine. I said, I respect that. If you want to drink, you have a bar outside. You have everything okay. What are you showing to the crowd? What are you teaching to your students? What are you teaching to the new people who are coming for this generation? Yes, my routine is over. Everything is done. I took a beer and I had it in front of the crowd. What is he learning? He's learning a very wrong. He didn't remember any of your moves. He don't remember what is your drink. But he remembers only one thing. He did this style. This is a style of a bartender. No, it's a very wrong path of a bartending. So is this a legacy? What are we setting for our juniors in the future? No, not at all. So please, it's my request. This was my very small, it's all about professionalism, ethics is this only. I'm talking, it's just very small point. We all might be thinking inside, pata hai yaar, roj ki baat hai. But we forgetting it. We do it in front of our juniors and we make them realize, oh dude, I worked for 10 years, I can do this. No, we are not. We are not allowed to do that. We have learned from our mentors. We are following it and we have to teach that. If we do in front of them, abusive language is a big point in India right now. Especially in North India. When I go to Chandigarh and places to work, oi, oi, sir, you got it. See, you have worked in North India. It means you have worked in North India. So Madi and Pandi is very, very, very common there. But it's not about that you have to reply in the same language. Whosoever it is in front of you, he's your friend, he's your whosoever, your uncle, your whosoever. But at the bar, when you're behind the bar, you're not allowed to use any kind of abusive language. You just said he's from UK and you're from India. You have to respect mannerism. There's some mannerism taught to us from childhood till now that you have to respect your guest. He's paying for you. You are a bartender, you are a star, you are everything. But dude, he's paying for you. You have to respect him. You cannot show, bro, I'm a bartender, I can work for only this 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour and I'm out. So when people ask us like, what do you do? My first answer is, I'm gonna be there from your first glass of water till your last glass of water. Whatever happens in between is all the screenshot. Don't remember that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a moment of your life. But it's our duty to give a water in the end. Yeah, a lot of people have a very wrong perception about making people drunk to the core. It means you're the best bartender. No. You have to take care of that. See, now it's a very responsible duty to give them a good cocktail, good taste, get them high, balance them well, and make them walk back to the room or wherever you're doing or they're driving a car. It's very, very important for them to. Then when you see somebody's drunk, we have listened this thing a lot of times before, but when you see a person who's getting little high, little drunk, use little more lime. Try to give lime water. Try to give shots. Now what we have started in recent, like I'm sharing my USP with you guys. In the end of the party, we take bongs. You all know we give bongs, shots and all. So we make shots of bong with spa water. In the end, with a lot of lime and orange, fresh orange and lime, we keep it from before and we go in a crowd and we give that. Trust me, people have given us blessings. They've actually given us blessings on our faces like, God bless you. Like, you got me high. I gave you all the abuses in the world. But in the end, you made me so relieved that you gave me chilled water and I'm walking straight out from this party and I was drunk at the core. So these are few small things what we have to remember. Just so getting people high is important, but balancing them and getting them back to the thing is also important. It's the duty of a bartender. So that's all, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Binny. We learned